Hi, it's Karina from Gladstone News, catching up with Matt Burnett to find out what's happening in the Gladstone region. Matt, you've had some visitors in town just across the weekend. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, we've had our mayor and council delegates from our sister city in Japan, so Saihiki. We had the visitors there. There were 6 from the council and of course 7 students from the region as well visiting, so it was fantastic.
Excellent. Now, we do want to talk about a few things that are important to you that are happening at the moment. There's some exciting plans about a pump track for all of the kids of Gladstone. This has been a big thing for you. You've got young kids. How old are your kids now?
We have a 19-year-old who's not really interested in the pump track, but I have a 13 and a 14-year-old boy, and they're very interested, of course, as are all their friends. But look, I was on the committee that built the original skate park there in at the PCYC, and it was always meant to be stage 1, so finally we're getting on to stage 2, but this is much more exciting than we ever planned. So it's a $700,000 project, roughly. That's about the ballpark figure of what we estimate it's going to cost, and it'll be open, obviously free to the community like the skate park is, and it's if you hop on and Google it, you'll be able to see what a skate park looks like, but it's sort of a bit like a BMX track with asphalt.
Yeah, it's amazing. We have the plans up on gladstonenews.com.au, little plug in there. But while we're on parks, there's a very exciting thing happening for Lions Park.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Lions Park is going to be, well, it's planned to be redeveloped, so we're actually calling for community feedback now. So August 29 is the date that people have to get their feedback to us by. And well, basically, tell us what you think. But the idea is the park that's going to be for everybody. So it basically allows kids to use all 7 senses. Now, I didn't know there were 7, but apparently there is. And so basically it's also for kids with visual impairment, whether they've got muscular dystrophy, whether they've got spina bifida, whether they have autism or whatever. This is a all-inclusive park, so we're really looking forward to being able to get forward and move forward with that project. But of course we need community support first, so that's why we're asking for feedback.
Yep, and you can check out what that's going to look like on Gladstone News. We've got a print edition coming out Thursday with the plans in there. Now, rates time of year. A lot of people don't like talking about rates, but there's been some good changes, and one of those is you talk about saving money for the council, and you've done just that with the rates. Can you tell us how you've managed to save 15 grand?
Oh yes, so we've been saving money obviously throughout the budget process, but even with the delivery of rates. So in the past we've delivered well, in other options, one way of delivery is to go with I think it's express post or registered mail. It was $15,000 dearer, so we decided to go just normal post. It was a lot cheaper, so basically by going that way we're getting the rates out this week, so people are getting them in their mail now, but the actual address, the date is about the 17th of August, so have a check on that date. So we've allowed a bit of lag time for the Australia Post to get the delivery out, because we're not using this priority post mail that was going to cost extra money.
Yeah, 15 grand's a huge saving for our region, especially when you see it going back into those parks. And there's been a bit of a change with how you can pay your rates as well.
Well, obviously, there's a couple of options. So we've still got the 10% discount, so you've got 30 days to pay and you'll get the 10% discount. But if you miss that for some reason, and some people often miss out like by 1 day, so if you do, you still got another 30 days to get 5% discount. And then if you can't afford to pay in that time, all you do is within the first 30 days, call up and get on a payment plan. You can pay up till March next year, and plenty of people do that. You won't get the discount, of course, but that allows you to pay them off, and there's nothing wrong with that, and plenty of people will take up that option.
Excellent. Now look, the last thing I wanted to quickly talk to you about is you've got a packed schedule. How many emails do you reckon you get through a week?
Do I get through, or do I actually receive?
Thousands of emails a week. But one thing that you're really excited about is our Gladstone girl who is in the Olympics at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. She's in my diary to watch. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
Let's have a look. What time is it? It's in my diary tomorrow. Let's see.
Let's have a look at the mayor's diary. Oh, this is a sneaky.
Oh, look in there. Hang on.
We won't give away where you are going to be.
You can show
in case there's stalkers of the mayor, of course.
Oh, there's probably a couple. So there she is. 1:30 tomorrow. Yeah.
Excellent. So, big message.
Oh, that's an interesting one for the. I haven't accepted that yet. I better do that now.
Loads of community stuff happening, and our Gladstone girl is on screen tomorrow, so you can check her out.
I'm driving between Miriamvale and Gladstone, so hopefully it's on the radio. But if I can get to a TV, I might pull up and watch. I'm really looking forward to watching her.
Well, thank you so much for catching up with us, Matt.
Anytime. Thanks.